Hi guys, this is Steve and Chong from the Tokyo Aquascaping Union and SteveScapes here on YouTube. So today I'm bringing you a special episode, an interview collage of the top layouters visiting us in Japan last week for the Nature Aquarium Party. It's the big reveal of the top world ranked layouts from the International Aquatic Plant Layout Contest run by Aqua Design Amano. I interviewed my buddy Josh Sim, the now two-time world champion, as well as several guys from the top 127. Just amazing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get around to interviewing my teacher Takayuki Fukada, the former two-time world champ and ranked 2 this year, or Masashi Ono or the other TAU members. I'll have to set up a drinking party to separately interview our team's 4 members of the top 127. Well, 3, not including myself. But first, for these interviews, I asked for comments on the works created by the interviewees, as well as comments on the layouts that they found the most inspirational amongst those they saw for the first time. So Siak and Josh, they couldn't talk about their own or each other's scapes. So let's jump into it, starting with Shaq Wee Yeo, this year's ranked 5 in the IAPLC, ranked 2 in the CIPS, and grand champion of the IAAC.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Steve and Chong from SteveScapes with Shaq Wee Yeo, ranked 5 this year. Congrats, dude.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So Shaq, I wanted to ask you first of all.
Yep.
Tell me a bit about your layout. What were you
My
trying to?
layout will be quite. For me, it's quite special for this year because, as you know, my layout for previously is more on the forest style. So you can see right for this year, I will try to do something special, which is a little bit like NA style, but then I added some fusion style as well.
Yeah, like next generation
Yeah, I
ADA layout.
use those very straight wood, driftwood to draw like a flow. So yeah, I think this is something special for me as well. I think Malaysia also something special.
Similar idea to your CIPS and IAC layouts,
yeah. Just the fish different.
What was the fish this time for this layout?
This one is, we call it what? I forgot the scientific name. But we called it like amber. Oh, I forgot already.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Is it a cyprinid or a chars? Like rasbora kind or tetra?
It's a tetra. It's a tetra.
It's a
type.
tetra.
It's a tetra
Okay.
type.
And what was the fish for the IIAC one?
It's the Elton Angel.
Oh, that's right. The Altum Angels and the Cardinal Tetras too.
Yeah.
Beautiful, both ones. So,
Thank you.
which one was your favorite layout from this year's reveal that you hadn't seen before? So, not including yours, not including Josh's.
Honestly, I like
Alright guys, so I thought that this would be a good time to take a break in the action to give some commentary on Shaq's layout because man, is it an awesome layout. I've been just incredibly impressed with all of Shaq's work this year. Both of his layouts are around this theme of a fallen tree trunk, and it's just working so well because this huge wood structure that we see, it gives us both the platform and framing for the picture, but also the context. In other words, we're getting the structural elements while also getting the story elements. The moment that you look at the picture, you immediately know what this layout is supposed to be. And yet, you have the framework for where the eye is supposed to go. You have these strong horizontal lines that he mentioned that lead the eye exactly where he wants to take you. And it's just an incredible platform to tell a very natural story. Right? Because when a giant structure like this falls down in nature, it becomes a shelter for all sorts of small life, whether it's plants and animals, and you see this detailed plant work that Shaq's done all creeping in together, just like it would in nature, right? Small plants and small fish finding their shelter amongst the huge structure and safe area that this wood would bring. I also really love what he did with the reflections. You look at the right side, you look at the left side. Guys, all of this work is not actual material, but it's stuff that's being done behind this piece of wood on the right. In other words, like the Bucephalandra or Nubius you see here, they're actually planted behind the wood around here. And this piece of, what I think it's wood, is also laid out somewhere behind over here and then reflected onto the glass. But it works flawlessly, seamlessly into the actual material. And even more impressive to me is what's gone on over here, the plant choice of a very fine green leaf plant. so fine in fact that we can't even tell what it is. We're only getting the color without actually getting, you know, the identity of this plant, which means that it feels very far away. It feels like it's on a whole nother plane, depth of plane, and it's framing the piece of wood without giving strong definition. It's connecting up behind this piece of wood on the left that reaches up and forward to, you know, make this centric area of white that our eye goes to, while, you know, creating another plane of depth. It's just brilliant. It's brilliant. And it allows the small plants in the foreground to feel, you know, because they're not the same weight. If this was like a clearly defined plant, they would all feel like they're on the same plane, and you'd be wondering if these plants are far away or if they're small. And now we definitely know that they're small, which makes the wood structure feel even bigger. It's great. And the way that he, his fish choice and his fossilized wood choice being the same color, lightening up the layout, and the fossilized wood like propping up the wood structure while without taking away from the story of wood, without adding an additional unnecessary element. There's just so much incredible decision making, so much incredible composition and artistic work that's been done in this layout. I have to give major props to Shaq, and it's just really, really great work, and I'm looking forward to what he comes up with next year. Congrats, man.
Siak, can I ask you? You said that you like rank number 4?
Yep.
Or is that your favorite layout, so the one you saw today?
Yeah, because I feel that the number 4 have a big feeling of the natural style, especially those molds they trim very neatly. Then I can feel the wood like they're pointing to outside is more give me a lot of wow effect.
Yeah, great. So there you go, Shaq. Rank number 5. His favorite today was rank number 4.
Yeah.
And fantastic work. Absolutely great work. Congratulations, man.
Now we are going to, hey, Takai-san. This is Steve's. Now we are going to the TAU drinking party. We do this every year after the main Nature Aquarium Party. So for the rest of the interviews, I'm probably going to have a massive Asian glow. Forgiveness for that, but hopefully I can get some more comments from the top layouters. Oh, Adam. And more people. All right. Awesome. Okay, well, see you guys. Aloha.
Hi, SteveScapes, and I've got Adam with me from ADA Poland.
Yeah, thank you, Steven.
So Adam comes out to Nature Aquarium Party every year, right?
Yeah, right.
One of our favorite guests at TAU. Adam, this year, honor award,
Yeah,
right?
we are neighbors, so I'm really proud.
That's right, rank 13 and rank 15.
Yes. Yeah, perfect rank. So really, I love your work. So even I couldn't recognize your name on there. So that was I saw it's great job. So thank you so much.
But let's talk about your layout for 1 second. Can you give me some comments about it?
Yeah, of course. So like you mean about
the rank 13 Adam's layout this year?
Yeah, but what do you want to know? What's
well, just like what you were thinking when you made it, or like your impressions, anything really.
Yeah, what is this is really one of my older tank. He has the 2 years and a half old, so it was I waiting so much time for making the final photo. Usually it was like a 6-8 months.
Yeah.
But this tank was really long time. So this is like 2 years and a half. So we trimmed maybe 80% of volume of the plants before. So this reason we can uncover the new spaces from background, because it was so bushy after 2 years time, so many plants. So this is like after very strong treatment, and this way after Dave Cho visit me in Poland, so I decided to go this contest. So we remove some pieces of wood, we add the new one, the vertical wood.
I like it. Yeah.
And many things like choosing the fishes, the light, the halogen light from the background.
And you guys, like this place in the middle with the red area, Adam says it's an expression of the Japanese rising sun. This is like really to me what makes the layout. It's just this strong red color right in the middle.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's a little bit different from Adam's regular all green layouts.
Yeah.
But you got to see this in digital form because that red like window in the middle of the layout, it's just incredible, strong impression.
Yeah.
Great work, Adam.
I love this layout. This is, of course, Steven. Perfect job. So he catch it so perfect. The water flow inside under the water. So it's the shape, the choosing the natural Japanese species of plants, the green color and the perfect artists. The red color details amazing, and those left side and right side is in perfect balance. I suppose the opposite, the mirror, should be really good again, so you can try in your edition, and you can see the photo. If you opposite, you will be looks really perfect too.
Yeah.
So this is like a double. It's mean Mr. Amano said that if you want to see your layout, it is in a really good ratio. You must to see in opposite mirror part. So you can change left side on the right. So this way. It is still good, or even better, it means that it's a very good ratio.
Yeah, it's a very good technique, guys. Graphic artists use it, top layouters use it. The point is just to try and keep an objective eye, right, Adam?
Yeah, thank you, Steven. Thank you, and of course it's perfect, really perfect.
Right,
job.
and yeah, we're neighbors on the page. Hey, look at that.
Yeah, even we are so neighbors, it's not accidentally.
Not accidentally. So,
neighbors on the pages.
It was an honor to stand with you on the stage today, and thank you so much for your comments.
Thank you, Steven, for being the participant of the special dinner.
Okay, so it's been SteveScapes with Adam
Josh
from ADA Poland.
Yeah. We celebrate, of course, Josh Team grand prize and gold prize of Fukada-san.
Of course.
And of course, celebrate the TAU TAU, the group of the members of the club, Tokyo Union Aquascaping. So, but of course, we celebrate our
friendship,
neighbors.
Yeah, our friendship.
Catalog. So
exactly.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Adam. This is SteveScapes, and I'll try to bring you more interviews. All right.
Yeah.
Take care. Guys, now here Roger from Singapore and Ray from Taiwan.
Yes, hi guys. Hi.
You know, they're both active on Facebook, so, and of course, you know, legends, both of them.
No.
Legends! And then Shaq is also here.
Yeah,
But
fat guy. Leave the fat guy out.
yeah, but I interviewed him already. Okay,
Yeah,
so Roger, first, tell me a bit about your layout.
My layout.
Yeah. What were you thinking?
I'm thinking about underwater forest as usual. There's nothing new for me. But this year I'm a little bit in rush in my work because of work commitment. So I'm a little late.
He's very busy.
Yeah, very busy. So I started my tank only in March. Yeah, and
Wow, in March?
I witnessed.
That's the miracle. That's the miracle.
I'm actually pretty happy about my rank because at least I can get somewhere in the 30s. Yeah.
You know you're a master when you can start in March.
No, not that. Please start early. That's my advice.
That's the good advice.
Yes, you can start like now, November. Yeah.
And then when you get to be master, then you can start in March.
I know when you get master, you can start in April.
Oh yeah. No, Fukada-san started in like late March this year.
Oh, really?
Really?
Serious?
I'm not joking.
Okay. That is grandmaster.
He had too many events, so yeah. Okay, and then talk about your layout, please.
就是讲一下你的造型的那个概念。
我希望就是创造一个大河底下的世界，它是一个石头的世界，那些石头就是有被长期侵蚀，所以它会导一个方向，它的一些纹理就是会非常的有很多的不同的断面这样子。
Yeah.
对。
Ray, he want to mimic river bank. So his objective of creating the river is to give viewers the view of over time, wash off of the rocks, the sand off. So he just want to show like the place is over time. Yeah, over time. That means over a long period of time when you can see a lot of leftover rocks with different sizes.
Oh, that's really interesting.
That means there is some attrition of the water and rocks.
Right.
Yes.
Attrition of time is very advanced concept.
Correct.
Because what, Adam? Dream on! Adam, thank you. I should have recorded that part just now.
Yeah.
Okay. So then.
Okay, back to us.
Okay, so that was Ray's layout. Thanks so much for the explanation, Roger. So
I think I got it right. Yeah,
good.
almost, yeah.
Next, I wanted to ask you guys about which layout that you saw today had the biggest impact on you.
你今天最喜欢的造型？
最喜欢的造型，
对
就是我们的冠军，还有第5名的
Okay.
对，我的2位兄弟。
Okay. He's being biased this year. He likes the grand prize and first of the bronze prize.
Yeah,
So he's a supporter of Malaysia this year. For this year only.
For this,
Yeah,
only
for-
this year.
Yeah,
only
only
this,
year.
only
Yeah.
this year.
Because next year he wants to get into top 7.
Oh.
Yeah, so no more. He will support.
You do
So,
it.
Yeah.
Good job. So next, so 5. No,
Yeah.
5. Next year.
Five.
All the fives.
All the
yeah.
fives.
All the fives. Okay.
We're cheering
Yeah.
you on to get ranked 5 next
Yeah.
year.
Okay.
He's good enough. He say he will die with no regrets if he get 5.
Okay. So we're gonna hold you to it, Ray.
Yeah.
All right. So now,
For my turn.
yeah, your turn.
Okay. Okay. Non-biased. As a guy or a creator that prefer rocks layout, I really like Fukada's SteveScapes.
Oh, rank number 2.
Yeah, number 2. For myself,
TAU.
TAU, yes, correct. For myself, I don't really like using wood that much. So for me, I'm going towards rock sides.
But you got wood in every single one of your layouts.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just maybe not more than 20%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So many of you might think that Roger's layouts have a lot of wood, but actually, it's the stone base that really matters.
Yes,
Then,
correct.
And then the woodwork is, it flows out of the stonework.
Yes,
right?
the wood that I always use in my scape is just like a sidekick.
Sidekick
Yeah,
to the stone.
that means the main feature will always be rocks. Rarely you see a main feature of wood in my scape. Yeah, that's for myself.
But if you want,
That means next year you will be number 2?
No, because being 2 is the first loser.
number 2 is the first loser.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wait. But Fukasan is going to watch this later on.
No, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Please don't show it to him.
Okay, well that's all from Ray and Roger. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Hi guys, I have one more
guys.
top 127, actually top 27 interview here. This is Nigel Hoevenaar from the Netherlands, and he ranked 26 this year, right?
Yes, 26.
Congratulations, bro.
Thank you very much. It was quite a surprise because I worked very hard on the layout, but I didn't really expect like a top 27 because I started 2 years ago with the IAPLC contest, and
Wow,
I
that's a
never
ride.
imagined to ever reach the top 27. So my goal was like the top 100. It was really hard for me to reach. And when I opened the letter, I was really surprised. Yeah.
That's how destiny works, though, guys. That's how it works. So, 2 questions I'm asking everyone. First, tell me a little bit about your layout.
Yeah, it's 80 centimeters layout, and I'm a big fan of like diorama styles, but I'm still appreciating the classic nature style even more. But it started out like a diorama, but like a valley. But it's like a big mixture of styles because there are some roots in it, and you have a valley,
and a lot of roots,
and you have a like an underwater feeling. So I was really curious about what the judges would say in the book, what would they see in it, because I wasn't even sure about the clarity about my layout, because it was not like one thing like a forest. You could see many different things in it, I think.
I can see what you're talking about, but there is a pretty clear path from the start to the finish.
Yeah.
So I think that's good. It's organized in that sense. You can't really get lost in it, in your layout. It's really important to be able to follow and track where you're supposed to look inside of a layout, guys.
Yeah, my goal was to have to just that flow that just everyone goes through the vanishing.
Like
that you get sucked in like it.
It is a layout that sucks you in.
It was the goal, and I hope the viewer will see it like that.
All right. And then the second question I'm asking everybody is like, what was the most inspiring aquarium for you that you saw on the day of the presentation?
Yeah, well, it doesn't really sound original, of course, but I think it's the grand prize.
Yeah.
No doubt, because for me it was like pretty refreshing. I find it a quite original layout. You don't see it that often, I think. That's my opinion.
It was kind of an evolution of Josh's layout last year.
He has an own style, like combining the classic nature style with some depth and dramatic and nice flow and.
But that itself was like never seen before from him. He had done jungles every single year up until then. So definitely this layout was like something new for sure.
And it was amazing how you get sucked in. Like my eye fell on the left part, and then you go through the vanishing, and feels very dramatic with the wood.
Yeah,
I was really surprised.
I just noticed that the guy himself walked up behind us as we were talking about it.
Oh.
That's okay, we were complimenting, so it was all good.
Yeah, and the Monte Carlo, I really liked it, how it was creeping.
Yeah.
Something different than the Master, what the judges
already
said.
Very new expression. And Monte Carlo is a really flexible plant like that. It is.
As long as you do a little bit more dosing in the water column, because I experimented at home, and when you do really lean dosing and it's not in the soil, maybe a bit tricky.
But it is a bit more tolerant than most of the stems you're going to work with. So definitely, and especially for people who like to do carpet, but they're not really that experienced yet, it's one of the easiest ones you can go with.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, Nigel.
Yep.
So thank you so much for answering those two questions.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'm sure we'll see more great layouts from you going forward.
I will do my best. And
next year's 2020. Yeah. Peace, guys. こんにちは。今度SteveScapesで、ADA の本間さんにも取材します。本間祐介さん。いつもADA ビューを見てる方々もいらっしゃると思うんですけれども、ここがクリエイティブディレクターなんです。はい。じゃあ今回本間さんに伺いしたいことを質問2つなんですけど、まずは今回の2019年のコンテストで最も本田さんが気に入られた作品はどれでしたか？
私が気に入ったのは、もちろんジョシュ・シムの作品、モデルナンバーワン良かったと思うんだけど、
すごいです。
スティーブンの作品もすごい良かった。
本当ですか？
日本のこうなんていうか川の流れというか、ああいうのをすごい表現できてて、すごい綺麗だと思います。
あれはですね、本間さんの及川の作品にインスパイアされたんですよ。
生茶の？
そう。
本当にありがとう。
どこでしたっけ？
生茶？
そう。どこら辺展示会があったんでしたっけ？でも日本の水草と日本の魚及川がペールチャブが泳いでいた作品があったんです。それはすっごく印象が残って、僕はバリウスにしたんだけども、それをインスピレーションして今年の作品を作ったんです。
素晴らしい、ありがとう。
いや、こちらこそ。
ありがとうございます。でも素晴らしかったね、水の流れとか。
ありがとうございます。そう、全部に本間さんの作品と同じように全部日本水草で魚は違うけどね、草は食べないやつだから。
食べないやつ
で、もう一つ本間さん、今回のギャラリーの出来僕すごく気に入ってるんだけど、実は去年よりいいよ。
本当に？
なんだけど今年の中にどれが一番気に入られてるんですか？
じゃあスティーブンはどれがいいと思う？
バリウス。
本当。じゃあ行ってみる。
僕は当然ながら、今年ギャラリーの中で一番気に入るのは、僕の好きなバリウスたちが泳いでる作品です。及川じゃないんだけど、ちょっと似てるよね。そうそうそう。そう、日本の渓流。で、この破壊石とここまでマッチングだね。これも驚きだ。
天野もやっぱ破壊石で岩組みするときは、どちらかというと化粧砂ではなくてソイルでヘアグラスとかを植えるスタイルが多かったんですよね。
そうですよね。
っていうのは破壊石の強さっていうのはすごい強いからヘアグラスを植えることによって弱めるんですね。
そうですよね。弱められるんですよね。
ただこれの場合は手前に草がないからすごく強くなりやすい。ただこういう細かい部分を作ってあげることで、よりこう細かくレイアウトができる。
確かに言われてみれば破壊石とは結晶図のはすごい強いコントラストなんだけども、でも僕は違和感なかったんだ。それがこれらのモスのおかげでしたよね。
これがね難しかったところは砂の上に置いちゃうと割れちゃうので、一回ソイルの上でレイアウト組んでる。組んだ後に手前のソイルを全部取ってそこを砂にして
じゃあこれ一回
ソイルだったの。で全部
なるほど。
この下はソイルが入ってる。石の下はね。で手前の部分だけ全部ソイルを。
やっぱり本間さんはガッツが。
何言ってんの。
前回の小野さん。
これどうですか。いいの言っちゃって。
いいですよいいですよ。
いいのいいや考えてください。
僕の先生小野正史です。
魚最高。
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 魚最高。水系はね、いまいち。あ、じゃあそこはどこですか。
基本的にはパラ要するに抵抗になってる。
Hi guys, so unfortunately I did not end up recording beyond this, but the good news is that Green Aqua took interest and we ended up doing a short mini lecture with me supporting Ono-san talking about Iwagumi and this layout. I also did a long form interview for them, so look forward to those videos when they come out.
Hi guys, Javier here from
Hola,
Mexico.
¿Cómo están? How are you?
Rank 8th.
Yes.
Congratulations so much, bro.
Thanks a lot.
And it was so good to see you here out in Japan.
Thanks a lot.
So, two questions I'm asking lots of people. First, tell me about your aquascape a little bit. What were you thinking when you made it?
My aquascape was an idea that I had a lot of time ago. I want a tunnel. Tunnel, yes, but with a lot of flow.
It certainly has a lot of flow.
So I worked very hard to do it, and that's it.
Vortex, right?
Vortex.
It was a really unique use of rock to make that spiral image. You definitely go check it out. It's one of a kind layout. So second question,
yes.
What was the most inspirational or interesting layout that you saw the presentation of the Nature Aquarium Party?
It's a bit difficult. It's difficult because really.
Okay, you can pick 2 or 3 then.
What?
You can pick 2 or 3 if it's difficult.
Well, it's difficult because all the aquariums that I saw in the party was awesome. Always the top 7, they are
unreal.
Excellent. So I can choose any aquascape because also we can find very good works in other ranks.
That's true. Josh also said that top 27. His opinion, right?
Yes.
All deserve grand prize.
Yes, it's a good work. But I don't want to say this is my favorite because a lot of them.
Oh, not doesn't have to be favorite.
I know. But
okay, which one surprised you the most then?
Surprised me. It's difficult, but I like a lot the winner work. I like a lot.
Of course.
I like a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was really. Well, definitely, it has a huge impact.
Yes. Also, the aquarium of Adam Paszczela.
Yeah.
It's a good man.
Yeah.
it's a style is a center ryoboku like that.
Yes.
With a window.
So if you guys check out the center area of Adam's layout, because
Yes.
it's unlike anything in his previous layouts.
Yes.
You see it's just that really special red and orange spot.
Exactly.
It's actually a lighting effect where the metal halide light comes from the back, and he also planted red plants there.
The effect of how you say mirror effect.
Yeah.
Is very good work in that scale.
Yeah, it just draws you in. That like in Japanese we say Hinomaru, and Adam said that the rising Japanese sun, the Hinomaru, is what inspired him to set up the layout that way.
Yes.
It's really
Good,
interesting.
Good. Yes, interesting.
It's another fusion of Adam's style along with, you know, his passion for the Japanese aquascape.
Exactly.
You know, he always talks about Amada-san.
Yes.
We always talk about Amada.
Yes,
All of us always
always.
talk about Amada-san. But Adam especially. All right. Okay. Well, thanks so much to Javier.
Gracias.
And congratulations on
Muchas
your
gracias.
aquascape.
Muchas
We
gracias.
hope to see him and more Mexican layouters, you know, come out and show your stuff. Gracias.
Gracias.
Aloha, it's SteveScapes and
Hi, Josh here.
hey, I have the man, the legend. Now 7-time world champion.
Well, if you count AGS.
We count, we
Yeah,
count,
okay.
we count, just like Green Aqua counts. So congratulations,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you so much. You know, you got to see this guy's layout. It was just incredible. Josh, can you give us some words about your layout?
Well, I mean, it is. I like to use something bold this year, so I create something really huge with big shadows. So I hope that it will give the audience or the judges some great impact, and I think it works.
Yeah, the reflections on both sides were incredible too.
Reflection sometimes is luck. So when you create a tank, actually you cannot know how the reflection will look like. So yeah, I want to have reflection in this tank, but I do not know the final result actually when I.
Like the world making you did with the plant selection on both sides, reflected in the glass.
Thank you very much.
Incredible,
Thank you very much.
incredible. Do you was it made in the same tank as your CIPS and IAC layouts?
No, this is a 120, and IAC number 2 is also the same tank, 120.
Okay.
But the number 4 one is 150. So I have 2 tanks. So
Oh, that's right. Sorry, that's right. He made 3 this year, but 2 of them were in the IAC.
Yeah.
He took 2nd and 4th. You stole someone's plane ticket. One of my friends, Sean, wanted me to complain about it to you.
okay, sorry, Sean.
Nah, just kidding. But also, I wanted to ask you, Josh, of the layouts that you saw for the first time today, so not including Shaq's or not including yours, which was the one that left the biggest impression on you?
Well, I like tanks with very high impact, just like my own style. So I think Mr. Fukada's tank really leave a lasting impact for me. I mean, the shadows and the imposing cliff or rocks is really amazing. So that is the one that when I saw it, I go wow. So that is the one, the very lasting impression.
The gold tetra is just like scattered against the black background.
Yeah.
Really have a strong impression. That's the way you got to show that fish.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, I guess we got to go to dinner. See you guys.
Bye.
Alright guys, so in order to wrap up the content for this video, I did think it was appropriate for me to give a bit of commentary on Josh and Fukada's layouts since, they were picked by so many of my guests and because I have a bit of privilege in having the opportunity to know both of these layouters personally. And in Fukada-san's case, be his direct student. But I ended up talking for over 20 minutes when I was recording. So yeah, that's not going to work here in this video. It'll be separate. But I will be trying to publish that at the same time or is very close to this video. And I encourage you to go check it out when I do. I think it'll be worth your time. So let me move on to the final closing words for this collection of interviews from the Nature Aquarium Party. Alright guys, so that's all I've got coming out of the Nature Aquarium Party in 2019. Now living in Japan, I do have the privileged position of getting to go every year, and I've been every year since joining TAU in 2015. I think everyone comes to the hobby for the art, but they often stay for the community. There are so many incredible people in aquascaping, but what's more incredible is how open and accessible everyone is, how easy it is to make friends. The passion we share for art, for nature, for sharing this hobby transcends language, religion, and borders. Aquascapers are engineers, scientists, artists, and of course, gardeners. There's something for everyone, and I hope many of you will one day join us here in Japan for the Nature Aquarium Party. It's not an easy trip or an accessible one for many, I understand, but trust me, it will definitely be unforgettable. The friends that you'll make and the times that you'll share. But until then, let's share our time right here on SteveScapes. In the description, I have links for where you can find many of my guests, their businesses and content, Adam, Ray, Javier, Nigel, and Roger. Please definitely check all of them out. Stay tuned for the content to come out of Green Aqua that Ono-san and I did in interviews, and for my future similar interviews of the Tokyo Aquascaping Union members. I'm not looking forward to all the translation and subtitling, but I'll make it happen. For those interested, please also check out my own showcase video about my layout on Manoga if you haven't already. I'm sure I'll also do follow-up analysis videos about it soon. And like always, feel free to drop me a URL if you have a layout you'd like me to look at it in a future video. Like, subscribe, and share. This is SteveScapes. Aloha!